Hello, everybody. Nice to connect with you again. I hope you're well. My name's Linda Williams. I'm sitting here in Australia. I live on the Sunshine Coast. I actually live in the hinterland in a lovely little village in the hinterland, and I've been here for a long, long time. I've been in the hinterland for over 20 odd years now, and I absolutely love it. It's nice, peaceful, and quiet, and it's good. It's a good life. So yes. Now, as you know, what we like to do is we like to give you we like to put out messages, and we believe that whoever is meant to find those messages, find this video, will do so. So we put all our faith in the spirit realm. And if you're watching me today, it's because you're meant to be here. You are meant to be here. Okay. So let's have a little look, shall we? What we're looking at here is we're looking at business, we're looking at travel, we're looking at stability, and we're looking at finding balance. We're looking at finding balance as well. The Page of Cups says, by the way, this is a beautiful deck. It's an Infinity Tarot. It's called the Infinity Tarot. It's a really lovely deck. Each card does have a little something on the bottom here, but I sometimes look at that, but I usually just listen to what Spirit wants to say, really. This Page of Cups, he's a bit of a dreamer. He's a bit of an emotional sort of a guy. He's also usually very psychic. There's no gender here either. So the Page of Cups, we don't use gender when we give these messages out. We just really give the message of the story of the card. So we've got a little bit of emotional stuff going on, emotional situation going on. Maybe you're going through a little bit of emotional stuff at the moment. Hey, I've got the business card too. This is saying to me it's possible that maybe you're balancing things up. You're trying to balance some things up. I guess this is the feeling I'm getting. You're trying to balance things to bring things back into balance. Is really what I feel. I'm feeling here. This is about action, taking action. There is opportunity around you, but you do need to take action. My guide is also saying that there's no place for fear here. There's no place whatsoever. If you're feeling a little bit fearful, then that will block you from making the right choice. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm very, very much a follower of tapping, EFT, and the fear meridian is the collarbone here. So, if you ever feel a little bit fearful, if you ever get a bit of pain or aching here, just tap gently, and all you have to say is, I am free of all fear. That's all you have to do, and that fear will eventually just dissipate, and you won't have that problem. There is no room for fear. If we have fear if we're walking in fear, if we have fear around us, or we're fearful of making decisions, or fearful of doing something, or even fearful of speaking up, for that matter, because that's also, your throat chakra. That's also around the fear. If you're having trouble speaking up, again, I'm so glad I'm able to speak my truth. You could do that, and you will loosen up and free up your throat chakra. Also, a beautiful blue color, beautiful blues, blue scarf or lapis lazuli. They're also very good to have around that area too. I do feel I need to talk to you about your throat chakra today. So, freedom to be able to speak our truth is a gift, but it's not always easy. And very often a lot of people make it difficult for us to speak our truth. Sometimes we're afraid to speak up because it could cost us our job, or could cause problems, or and so it is difficult at times to speak our truth. However, my guide is saying to you, as long as you're truthful with yourself, that's another way of being truthful and speaking your truth. As long as you're being truthful to yourself, and you know that what you think and what you say to yourself is of truth. Because when you talk to yourself, mind, body, soul, it has to be truth. It has to be understanding of who you are and what you are. What I mean by that is this. If you're in a situation and you can't speak up and you're trying not to, get involved in something, or if somebody's saying things that are not the truth, the most important thing is as long as you know the truth, as long as you know that you're truthful, as long as you know that what you feel is right, what you know, your intuitive, your intuition is right, then you don't have to worry. And you don't have to prove anything. As long as you know you're right in your thoughts and your belief systems about what is truth, then you don't worry. That you just try not to allow others to influence what you know, the way you think, or the way you feel. It's very important. The old saying, I think it's in the Bible somewhere, but turn the other cheek. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to, but I'd like to interpret that. Turning the other cheek is not allowing somebody to treat us badly. I don't mean that. What I mean is, if you know, if you believe, if you trust everything that you feel, everything you know is right, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to. Silence is golden. That's for sure. We were given this today too for you. Strength card. Strength card. The strength card is all about courage. It's about patience. It's a strong person. It's also about compassion and kindness towards others, and also understanding. If you're in a situation where, at the moment, where you're struggling with somebody around you or a situation around you at the moment, and you feel bad because it's making you feel bad, that's okay, because situations that throw us off course are very often very difficult to handle. This is saying to you, be patient. And my guide is saying, it's not long now. He's saying, it's not long now. So I'm getting, big changes coming up. I'm getting this, I feel with this card, I'm just feeling very positive changes, very, very positive change. The outcome is very good. The outcome is brilliant. We have the Two of Swords. And the interpretation of this, what my guide is saying, is that, you could be in a situation where, you're not sure whether you should say something because the swords are all about our head, our mind and everything like that too. This is also about having a bit of fear. And, there's no room for fear. They say you must always try and walk it and, get rid of that fear. The fear meridian, there's no place for it in our life, otherwise it'll just throw us off balance and we won't get where we're meant to be, or where we're meant to go for that matter. So, again, maybe fearing the outcomes, well, as he said before, you're frightened to speak up, or what he's saying is this about this. There's calm ahead and there's happy outcome. There's a happy outcome. Patience, be patient with this situation you're in at the moment. If you're feeling nervous about it, if you're worrying, know this. Whatever you think, whatever you're allowing to go around in your head is creating the present, right? If for example, you're mulling over something that happened 6 months ago, 5 years ago, if you're doing that today, you're bringing that back into your present. And so we have to try very hard, if we can, to bring ourselves back into the true present, because if it's the past, well, it's not really here, is it? It's not really here. You're just bringing it in. And so this is about your stability. It's about being generous. It's about sincerity. This is about patience towards others. It's also about a healing attitude. Be the healer. And that is can be kind words, just kind actions. It is about looking out to opportunities that could be coming in. This is a very interesting time for you. There's lots of things going on here. And so there's calm ahead, but hang in there, hang in there. Don't be frightened to speak your truth. If you need to speak your truth always in a loving way, always use honey, not vinegar, with your words. And don't be frightened to take a leap of faith. There's opportunity. There's opportunity coming up. And so when that steps forward and you get these opportunities, my guide is saying, give it a go, right? Just give it a try, give it a chance. This is the most important message here today that he wants to talk to you about. This is about facing reality. Take the blindfold off, see things the way they are, and put the swords down, right? Put the swords down. And know that everything then will just flow perfectly. Okay. You don't have to worry about things going wrong for you. You don't have to put those swords up and say, well, I'm too scared to go there, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. The outcome here is happy. It's happiness. It's a celebration, an improved lifestyle. That's your future. So to get there, have patience. Take up opportunities that are coming. Be generous with yourself. And please hit all fear on the head. We can't move forward if we're fearful. It does hold us back. It does create, if you want to call it blockages, you can call it blockages, because it does really. You can call it that. Fear blocks us here. Our thoughts, instead of our thoughts being positive, fear is a negative. You see, isn't it? And so we need, to, when we know that we're going through that negative, we need to get ourselves into a positive and get those weeds out. Weed our mindset. So I'm being told to say this to you. Over the next 6 months, there will be things that will become revealed. Trust your intuition. There is tranquility, peace, harmony, and balance coming in your life in the next 6 months. High Priestess, the keeper of secrets in many ways. Follow your intuition. Be the High Priestess. It's okay too. My God is just saying it's okay to keep things close to the chest. It's okay if you're planning something and you just want to just plan it and just keep it to myself until I know where I'm going, or I know what I'm doing, or I'm just happy to share it. That's okay too. Okay, that is okay too. But this is a very good outcome. And so in the next 6 months, you've got a lot to do. I know things are going on around you that are a bit frustrating, and these are being caused by other people, and you feel like it's getting in your way because you have to give your time to them, and you want to put time out there for yourself. But that's coming to an end soon. He's saying to you, just be patient and hang in there, because that will change soon. And then you can get your things going and you can get yourself organized. And say, the end of 6 months, all the mysteries will be revealed. You'll be feeling great. You would have hit those fears on the head, which you must do, and the outcome will be brilliant. Take your time. So I said, he always wins the race. The most important thing here is that, build a strong foundation. Whatever it is you're doing here, make sure you build a strong foundation. Hope that helps. My name's Linda Williams, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. If you would like to get notification when I'm going to do my live videos on YouTube, which means that you'll be able to get some messages directly from the Spirit Realm, then please subscribe, and we would be very happy with that. And you'll get notifications when we're going to do that as well. So please let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you, and hear what you do, and if you'd like to give me some feedback, that's wonderful too. So until then, you take care. God bless.